Be up, guys. Welcome to this preview for the bees against Grimsby. Well, it's Grimsby versus the bees, of course, because we're away. And the Carabao Cup fourth round, and yeah, I was going to do this a lot earlier on. And of course, having issues still with the Wi-Fi. That poxy ISP provider I've got won't be with them much longer anyway, thankfully. I'm glad I'll be rid of them. A new one soon, thankfully. Um, April, but, um, I'm getting some echo here or something. I don't know what that is. Uh, hold on a minute, guys. Just know what's going on here. Be up, guys. Sorry about that. Can you let me know if I've got an echo still? I was hearing some feedback there, some echo or something. Hearing something coming back. Let me know, guys, if you can hear anything as well. I think it's all right now by the looks of it. Yeah, be up to you, Harry. Yeah, hey, bro, hope you're all good. Yeah, I'm mate. I'm fine. Cheers, brother. Thanks for coming in. And you, of course, Warren. Thanks for that, bro. Cheers coming in, brother, as well. Hi, mate. Grimsby's fans are a tricky bunch. They are obsessed with fish. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's hope we don't have a fishy game here, and could prove to be a red herring or whatever. Or yeah, it could be a fishy one for us here. Hope not. I can't hear any echo, mate. Oh, that's good. That was only me then, but I've sorted it out, so that's cool. I've also got a poll here. If if anyone's done that yet, voted. Obviously, has Keith Andrews proved so-called experts wrong? Or is it still too early to tell? So you got yes, no, or too early. Please get your votes in, guys. I'll do that. I'll do this at the end of the game. End of the stream. We'll do find out the results near the end. Yeah. Anyway, guys, get on with it. So, and more comments. Well, Warren there, bees versus fish. Yeah. Yeah, I we're not the ones being battered at the end of it, that's for sure. Because they battered United, didn't they? Let's be honest. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, you could say United had their chips when they played Grimsby, didn't they? But anyway, guys, let's get on with this. The preview here, and I may even put the link in a little bit later as well, if anyone wants to hop on and talk a bit about this game, or any of the games from the weekend, even if you want to, or anything else with your clubs or whatever else is going on in football. You're welcome to. I will put the link in a bit later on. So just doing this up. I love this top. This is slightly like, a little bit like Arsenal's. Similar. But it's got Brentford on. So that's why it's better. Better than Arsenal, Anyway, guys, let's get into all this. And I'll get on with this preview. Grimsby versus the Bees in the fourth round. And that's not the one. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, hold on a minute, guys. Anyway, I don't know what was going on there. Having a bit of trouble at the moment with all this. It's my bloody Wi-Fi network and stuff. Giving me a load of shit at the moment. Right, let's trying to find where have I got it. Oh, I don't seem to have the one with I had the preview up a little while ago. Hold on a minute, guys. Don't know what's going on here. Right. Just going to get to the actual preview. Right. Right, this should be it now. Yeah, here we go. And got it up at last. Right, match preview, Grimsby Town versus Brentford, analysis, team news, match officials and more. Here's everything you need to know before Brentford's Carabao Cup game against Grimsby Town at Blundell Park on Tuesday. 7:45 kickoff, obviously tomorrow. Brentford head to League Two side Grimsby Town on Tuesday, 7:45 kickoff there in the Carabao Cup as they look to progress through to the quarterfinals of the competition. The Bees beat Premier League opposition Bournemouth and Aston Villa in the two previous rounds. As for Grimsby, who currently sit 6th in the 4th tier, they defeated Shrewsbury Town, Manchester United and Sheffield Wednesday. Analysis, team news, match officials and more. Here's everything you need to know ahead of the fixture. Pre-match analysis, Stephen Gillet, playmaker stats, open, high tempo encounter expected. Brentford take on giant killing Grimsby Town with a place in the last 8 of the Carabao Cup up for grabs. And the League Two high flyers top a host of stats in the 4th tier. Conquerors of Manchester United in round 2 of the competition, the Mariners currently sit 6th in the table, just 2 points off top spot. And their data this season suggests they will dispute possession of the football on Tuesday night. Manager David Artell has drilled his side to play an attractive possession-based style with an emphasis on control. And Grimsby currently have an average possession share of 61% in league play, the most in the division. League Two's joint top scorers have hit 27 goals this term, 18 of them from open play situations. And their shooting statistics in 25-26 are impressive. No team on the 4th rung of the Football League ladder averages more shots per game than Grimsby, 14.9 this season. And the Mariners also top the charts when it comes to shots on target per 90, 5. Brentford have earned a reputation for bursting out the blocks over recent seasons. And Grimsby have shown an equally impressive knack for scoring early in games during the current campaign. No team in League Two has scored more goals in the first 30 minutes of games than Grimsby, 10. And the Bees will need to be on their guard from the first whistle at Blundell Park. Even more impressively, the Mariners are one of only 9 teams in the EFL yet to concede a league goal in the first 15 minutes of game. When it comes to end product in the final third, forward Charles Vernam is Grimsby's primary danger man. One of only 3 League Two players in double figures for goal involvements this term with 5 goals and 5 assists. Vernam leads playmakers' player ratings in the 4th tier. And Brentford's defenders should show him left if given the chance. All of his League Two goals have been fired in with his right foot. With a place in the quarterfinals on the line, all the numbers point to an open, high-tempo encounter between the League Two side playing with confidence and a Brentford team hitting new heights since the international break. Scalp report. Dan Long, Sky Sports promising campaign ahead for high-scoring Mariners. David Artell did an excellent job of keeping Grimsby in League Two after he replaced Paul Hurst at Blundell Park in November 2023. But in his first full season last term, he did even better. Despite having the 5th worst home record in the division, the Mariners had the 5th best away record and flirted with the playoffs all season. A place in the end of season lottery looked nailed on at the start of April, but taking only 3 points from the last 5 saw those hopes scuppered on the final day. It's really disappointing to feel like we feel at the moment, Artell told BBC Radio Humberside. The bigger picture is that we made huge strides, and we've got to continue the upward trajectory. Still, a ninth place finish, 2 points outside the top 7, was their best since 2005-06, when they came fourth under Russell Slade, before losing in the playoff final to Cheltenham at the Millennium Stadium. Following a refreshing of the squad in the summer, with 12 players signed either permanently or on loan, Artel's side have started in even better form they showed for a lot of last season, and currently sit 6th, albeit only 2 points off top spot, which is the congested nature of the table currently. They are the second highest scorers in the top 4 divisions, 27, level with MK Dons, and are averaging 1.71 points per game, which is a significant increase on 24-25's 1.48. In terms of cup competitions, Grimsby are out the Virtue Trophy already and have an FA Cup first round clash with National League South side Ebbsfleet to prepare for on Saturday. In the Carabao Cup, though, they have arguably been the story of the tournament so far. The 3-1 win over Shrewsbury in the first round was good, if not out the ordinary. But when Manchester United came to town, they shone. Charles Vernam and Tyrell Warren gave them a shock 2-0 lead at the break, and it was only thanks to Harry Maguire in the 89th minute that Ruben Amorim's side did not crash out in normal time. But they did after a marathon 23 penalty shootout. After one of the great nights of Grimsby's recent history, they beat Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough to advance to the fourth round for the first time in almost a quarter of a century. While the cup run is so enjoyable, Artel will not want it to come at the expense of what is shaping up to be a promising promotion crest. Grimsby have not been higher than the fourth tier since 2003-04, but from here, anything is a bonus. The game plan with Sam Allen, Grimsby Telegraph. Sam Allen, senior football writer for the Grimsby Telegraph, discusses how David Artel is likely to set up his team on Tuesday night. The shape they have primarily used this season is a variation of a 4-3-3, like a 4-1-4-1 out of possession, with the wingers coming back a bit, he said. That is the style Artel has used from early on in his career, going back to his days at Crewe as well. They like to get the wingers on the ball a lot. George McEachran, in the defensive midfield role, is brilliant at starting attacks, but also out possession as well. There are 2 winning runners ahead of him in midfield, usually Kieran Green and Evan Curry. But Jamie Walker has come in this summer and played in one of those roles as well. The defenders get involved in attacks a lot, as is the modern trend in football. The fullbacks come into midfield and centre-backs get forward and play passes into the final third. It is a very fluid system. Andrews provides update ahead of Mariners test. Brentford head coach Keith Andrews said that his squad will be utilised for Tuesday night's Carabao Cup tie against Grimsby Town. Where a team we pick is strong. I've been saying that to the players for weeks and weeks, said Andrews ahead of the trip to Lincolnshire. The bench has made a huge impact in recent weeks. Goals from it, courage, personality and experience. So they need to be rewarded and the squad will be utilised. Match officials, Kirk to referee first Brentford game. Referee Thomas Kirk, assistant Sean Hudson and Jacob Graham. Fourth official Jacob Miles. No VAR, of course, in this, unfortunately. But there we go. It's at Grimsby. Well, we could get away with a bit more without VAR, I suppose. Thomas Kirk was promoted to Football League referee from the National League in June 2022. And this season is his first as a Championship official. He has officiated 9 games this term, including Newcastle United's 4-1 win over Bradford City in the last round of the Carabao Cup and dished out 40 cards, 39 yellows and 1 red. This will be Kirk's first Bees fixture when the West Londoners travel north to Blundell Park. There will be no VAR for Tuesday night's game, as I've already said. Memorable meeting, Brentford 4, Grimsby Town 0, 2008. I definitely remember this one. League 2, 16th of August. Yep. Charlie McDonald in there. Glenn Paul. Charlie McDonald's first half double helped Brentford to a comprehensive victory over Grimsby in League 2. McDonald opened the scoring with a superb shot with the outside of his right foot. No, a good player, Charlie McDonald, actually. Very good player. Nathan Elder forced home a second when keeper Phil Barnes fumbled across and McDonald made it 3-0, slotting home Alan Bennett's through ball. Glenn Paul added a fourth after great work by Elder, securing all 3 points for Andy Scott's side. Of course, that's in there. Glenn Paul. Not a bad player also. Fairly decent team we had back there. Not bad. 2008. Remember that very well. And let's get into, see if there's any more comments. What's the Bees record against Grimsby like? Not bad. I mean, as I say, that was one of them there where we beat them. In that one in 2008, 4-0. Yeah, I think we may have lost a couple of times maybe against them. I will go back, because this is quite a while ago, don't forget, when we were playing them in that lower leagues. So, I'm just going to go try and get to the stats and see. Hold on a minute, guys. Be there very soon. Right, I've got the head-to-head. Right. Well, no, this isn't telling me. I'm trying to find the stats when we played them. Because I say it was a while ago now. I'm getting fucking shit from this Wi-Fi again. It's so slow and shit. Record. Right, let's head-to-head versus Grimsby. Games won 25, games drawn 4, games lost 30. Right, go right back to 1921, 1930s, 40s, 50s. Played them a lot in a lot of the leagues. There is free sale. We played them a couple of times. One of those beaten 5-0 in Division 3 South. The League Division 2, drawn 2-2. We'd lost badly in one of those 6-1. What the fuck? Get away, this fucking advert. Piss off. Just fuck off. Right. Yeah. Beaten 1936, we beat them 3-0, League Division 1. 1938, we also walloped them 6-1. Yeah. Played them a lot of times, to be honest. So Division 3s and 4s as well. League Division 1 FA Cup, 1993. We lost 2-0 at home in the FA Cup against them. 2-0. Let's try and... I think that's the only time we played them in the FA Cup, or in the, cup competition, was 1993. Yeah, more recently, obviously, 93 as well. We beat them 1-0 at their ground, and also beat them 3-1 at home. Then we started losing a few against them. Lost 4-0. One of the games, 3-1, 1-0, and 1-0. That was League 2, mainly. Say 2008, we beat them twice. They're in League 2, beat them 2-1 and 4-0. And 2009, I think it was the last time we played them in the league, League 2, and we beat them in that as well, 1-0. So, yeah, not too bad. We have lost a few times, though. But, yeah, I mean, they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. I mean, what they've done to Man United as well, was impressive, It was superb. No, they were 2-0 up, and they probably should have got more. They should have won the game more comfortably in the end, only winning it on penalties. But yeah, but we're not Man United. Hopefully, we'll be tougher for them. I think. I hope, and I think it should be more tricky for them. I hope. And the way we are at the moment, our confidence, we are buzzing, so to speak, as the Bees. We are buzzing after just beating Liverpool, of course. And I was surprised how easy that was actually, the Liverpool game. How easily we beat them in the end. We should have had more. And 3-2 flattered them a bit. It really did. We should have probably won at least 4-1 or something. Just see how this poll's going. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, let's have a look. Right, yes, 100% so far. But then again, I think we've only got 1 or 2 people in the live chat. So hopefully I'll get a few more in. And then we can do a proper, the poll will be a lot better then, I hope. Yeah, Warren's you're going 3-1. Yeah, nice one. Cheers for that, mate. I hope it'd be, 3-1 would be good. Ideally, I'd love probably a 3-0 or 4-0, but it probably won't be anything like that. I think it'd be a lot closer. Maybe a 2 or 3-1, I guess, yeah. But they ain't going to be easy. There are no pushovers. Right, let's try and get to... Got this other thing here, analysis. And just get this up. Sorry about this, guys. It's all going slow again. The Wi-Fi is pissing me about again, as usual. Anyway, right, there it is. Analysis, impressive front three lead Brentford to Liverpool victory. Cool. So, this was, of course, in the last game. Warren, again, you are my tip for this competition. Well, thanks, mate. I'm not sure we want that pressure on us still, because we still got other. Even if we get past Grimsby, we're going to have bigger teams again. Probably have the likes of Newcastle again, or even Liverpool again. Probably yourselves, Arsenal, no doubt. So it won't be easy for us to get to the final, if that's what will happen. It's this impressive front three lead Brentford to Liverpool victory. Brentford's front three of Dango Ouattara, Kevin Schade and Igor Thiago all scored as the Bees defeated reigning Premier League champions Liverpool 3-2 on Saturday evening at GTEC Community Stadium, with Mikel Damsgaard getting his first assist of the season as the West Londoners picked up a second successive victory. Brentford have displayed an all-for-one and one-for-all attitude under head coach Keith Andrews this season. And their front three led the charge as the Bees beat reigning champions Liverpool 3-2 at the GTEC Community Stadium on Saturday evening. An acrobatic close-range effort from Dango Ouattara, a cool finish on the counter from Kevin Schade, and a composed penalty from Igor Thiago inflicted a full straight Premier League defeat on Arne Slot's side. Goals from Milos Kerkez and Mohamed Salah kept the visitors in the contest right up until the final whistle. But Brentford took the champions' best shots and navigated 10 nervy minutes of stoppage time to move up to 11th in the table. The victory marked the first time that Brentford's new attacking trident of Ouattara, Schade and Thiago had all hit the target in the same game. And going on the torrid evening they gave Virgil van Dijk and co, it will surely not be the last. The Bees forward trio have racked up 11 Premier League goal involvements this term, and Thiago sits joint second in the scoring charts with 6 goals. 7 in all competitions when you add in his Carabao Cup strike against Bournemouth. The pace, trickery and penetration of Ouattara and Schade perfectly complement the Brazilian striker's talents. And Saturday's statistics highlighted the bubbling chemistry between them. After peppering West Ham's goal with a whopping 15 shots between them last Monday, Brentford's exciting forward trio picked up where they left off against the champions. Ouattara 5, Thiago 4 and Schade 1 again hit double figures for shots taken against Liverpool, and impressively, half of those were on target. Last season, Brentford's forward three of Brian Bramo, Johan Visser and Schade established themselves as one of the most prolific in the top flight, with 50 goals collectively. 2/3 of that lineup may now have moved on to pastures new, but mainstay Schade's evolution, Thiago's rejuvenation after injury, and Ouattara's successful integration mean Brentford are arguably more balanced, yet more unpredictable in attack this season. Head coach Andrew stated that there was something in the air at the GTEC on Saturday night, and Schade was literally head and shoulders above the rest. The Germany international's outstanding aerial ability can go under the radar, but the 23-year-old won a team-high 6 aerial duels and he allied physicality with finesse. Schade recorded 5 key passes during his 78 minutes, 3 more than any other player on the park. And that level of creative output suggests he is picking up the departed Bramo's mantle. Kevin Schade versus Liverpool, 78 minutes, 1 goal, key passes 5, aerial duels 1, 6. With Thiago as the target man, Ouattara the live wire, and Schade developing a playmaking streak, Brentford's front three looked to have found their groove, and that's before factoring in Mikel Damsgaard. Top of the Premier League for through ball assists last season, Damsgaard's incisive passing and neat play earned him the club's 24-25 Player of the Season award. And his first assist of this campaign was a masterpiece. On the stroke of half-time, Damsgaard threaded an inch-perfect pass inside Liverpool centre-half Ibrahima Konate to Sharda for Brentford's second goal of the afternoon. Obviously, that's it on there. Probably can't really show this. It's copyrighted, so on X or something. So I can't obviously show that, unfortunately. The Dane's vision, technique and weight of pass place him in the elite bracket of Premier League creators. And his fierce long-range efforts on Saturday suggest he's keen to hit the net more often himself. Already this season, Damsgaard, Jordan Henderson and Yeho Yarmouk have showcased their ability to quickly turn defence into attack with incisive long balls, and Brentford have now scored 4 goals on the counter-attack in the Premier League this season, the same number as they scored during the entire 24-25 campaign. A pulsating victory over the reigning champions is always one to savour, and the way in which Brentford's new look front line clicked against Liverpool suggests it is no longer a work in progress. It's a weapon with purpose. Yeah, brilliant, superb. Right. Let's get to. I'm just going to go to the team now and see who's likely to start tomorrow. Obviously, I think it'd be this guy. Valdemarson will come in for Kelleher. Yeah, I think Valdemarson will come in for Kelleher for this one. Because he's been playing in the cup, these cup games. And yeah, he did make a mistake in that last one, as we know. But he rectified that with brilliant saves in the penalty shootout to get us through. I think he's a good keeper. I really rate him. Still young man as well. Icelandic number 1, of course. I think there's still a long way to go for him as well. I think he can get better. And with Kelleher there, I'm sure he will bring him on more. Kelleher will offer him advice and other things. Will get him up to speed a bit more and get him, into a really, really good keeper. And as I say, he's Iceland's number 1. So I hope he does something this time. I hope he's good. I hope he makes some good saves. No more mistakes. No more errors. It won't be easy against Grimsby. They'll be physical. And, I know it will be tough for him. But I hope he comes through it okay. I really do. He's big guy. He's tall guy. He is tall. So he should be able to handle that okay, you would think. Right, let's get to... I think, obviously he'll be in goal. Defence-wise, whether Hickey will be fit, I'm not entirely sure. If he is, he may be in. But then again, you can't really replace Coyote at the moment because Coyote has been superb. So, I don't know. But then again, will Andrews want to rest him for this one, Coyote, The thing is, though, you've got that long throw. So, he's got that in his armoury. So, he may just carry on playing him. If he's fit, he seems physical, a good physical specimen that seems like he can keep going, enough energy, enough strength. only a young man, of course, still. So I think he may carry on with Coyote, unless he wants to rest him, because obviously we got next Saturday, we got Palace, or this Saturday, I should say. We got Palace, so you might want to save him for that. So maybe if Hickey is fit, he will play in this one. Got no sort of info about it at the moment, injury-wise, or what the team will be, because it will switch it up, will change this up. I don't think it'll be entirely the same team that played Liverpool on Saturday. I really don't think it'd be the same. Right, so yeah, this young man, I think, will come back in. I've got a feeling he will be playing this young man at centre back, maybe with Collins, or you could go with Pinnock as well. Either have Collins or Pinnock with this man, Arthur. I think Pinnock would be possibly ideal, physically wise, strong, not the most pace, not got a great deal of pace, exactly. But he may just want to rest the likes of Vandenberg and maybe Collins. I don't know. But I think, one of them will probably still play. I guess he'll still keep going with Collins, maybe. Then have Arthur there or Pinnock. And I think Rico Henry may play left back this time, or we'll have KLP, Keane Lewis Potter, as left wing back. Right. Yeah, I think this guy will play again. Michael Coyote will probably play yet again. I can't see Andrews resting him. Yes, Warren. I know you take the piss there, Rawsleff. He's not here anymore, mate. Come on. Enough of that. Behave yourself, Warren. Yeah. Thankfully, he's fucking gone. We've got proper right backs now. Rawsleff's at Southampton. So, thankfully, he's fucked off there. He's playing there. But yeah, Michael Coyote will probably still be there. I would think in this one, still play. Collins, I guess, as well, as I say, and I think probably maybe it'd either be Pinnock and Arthur, Benjamin Arthur, and possibly Rico Henry or KLP there. The midfield, probably Jensen will possibly come back in. Don't know about Henderson. He may rest Henderson now. Yeah, I think Jensen will come back. Carvalho will possibly play as well. Onyeka, it's possible. If he changes it up completely, I think you may still have to have a Damsgaard there or something with a bit of creativity, although Jensen can do all that as well, really. Possibly Carvalho will get a game. Thank God he's gone. Yeah, you're fucking right, mate. About time as well. He did go, so thankfully he's buggered off. Yeah, let's see. Let's have a look at the poll. Has Keith Andrews proved so-called experts wrong, or is it still too early to tell? Yes, 100%. No, obviously nothing yet, and too early, nothing yet as well. Looks like it's lagging a bit. I've got this on because I'm sort of looking at myself on YouTube, and looks like it's lagging a bit. Right. Yeah, it's not too late to vote, guys. Not too late to vote. Right. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, yeah. So Carvalho will play possibly on Yeka. Malambo's out for the whole season, unfortunately. Yarmuluk might be rested. He did get a slight injury, Yarmuluk. So I doubt if he'll play. So possibly Damsgaard will still continue. Jan out may come back. He may be a sub. I think Henderson may just be rested now this time. I think Jensen, probably Carvalho on Yeka, maybe. Pity he didn't go to Spurs or Scum United. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That really would have fucked him up even more, wouldn't it? If he'd gone there. Cool. That'd have been even better to scupper him, wouldn't it? Sending them Rawsley. I voted, mate. Yeah. That's good. Nice one. Well, you're probably the only one in here, so you are probably the only one voting, Warren. Yeah, I think it looked like it was lagging. I think I'm behind on there on YouTube. Because for some reason I can't seem to do it while I'm on StreamYard here. Do the votes. I don't know whether I share it on here, and maybe I don't know. Probably can't, because you see see two of me. I'll be cloned, so I probably won't be able to do that. Let's. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to do that anyway. Because I've been wanting to do a poll for ages now, and that's the only way I seem to be able to do it. Is if I do it on here, the poll on a laptop online. So can only do it through YouTube. So I'm gonna have to work out how I can do that. How I can actually get that on here. I doubt if I can, but anyway. I'll have to figure that out, guys. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's carry on with this, and let's get to the strikers. Yeah, I think King Lewis Potter will probably play in this one. He'll either be left wing back or left wing back or left wing, left side. King Lewis Potter. Ouattara, would like to see him carry on. He's been brilliant, Ouattara. He was great against Liverpool. Had a lot of chances as well. Missed a few headers as well. Well as scored though. I think he was great. Amazing. Reece Nelson, will he get a game at some stage? Can he get into it? It's really, we just don't know what the actual lineup will be. I mean, he's going to change it up, no doubt. He's going to change it up. But you still got to play some of these others. You still, obviously, Thiago or Ouattara, Sharda will still play, I'm sure. So, I don't know. Do you keep going with Thiago possibly while he's doing well? Ouattara, Sharda. I mean, the thing is, you know, we got to sort of like rest them a bit we got a big Premiership game coming up against Palace. So you could put out all the big players, all our first team players against Grimsby. But what if they get injured? That's the problem. And you want to keep them fit. You want to keep them full of energy for the Palace game, because that won't be easy, will it? So, this is tough. But I feel you've got to play at least one or two of these players, Sharda or Thiago, still, or both, really. Ramel Donovan, he's due a game, hasn't played yet, and Nunez. But you still, the thing is, you still need some sort of experience up front of a striker that's doing well and, got played more at the moment and in some sort of form, rather than put somebody fresh in that hasn't done anything, hasn't played yet. So really, I'd keep at least Thiago and maybe Rataro or something like that. Or you could have Sharda and Rataro, or somebody else up front, Reece Nelson or Carvalho or something, Warren's Team Talk. Please hit the like button, share the content and subscribe if you're new, and make sure you click on the notification bell so you get notified every time Mr. B uploads content. Cheers, guys. Cheers, Warren. Thanks for that, buddy. Brilliant. Cheers, brother. Brilliant. Warren's Team Talk. If you're watching on playback, please put a comment in the comment section. Exactly. Please do that, guys. Yeah, do all that. Follow me on Insta at Mr. B for Life 182 and subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat and smash those likes, guys. Brilliant. Who is your favourite ever Bees player, Mr. B? Well, there's a lot, Warren. There is a few. Go back for a lot of them, I'm afraid. It'll take a long time somehow. I suppose if you go back to 80s, 90s, you had the likes of Gary Blissett, Terry Hurlock, of course, Lloyd Owusu, of course, Dean Holdsworth, Marcus Gow. There's just so many I could name, really. I don't know. I can't tell you my actual favourite is, because I've got so many that we've had some very good players, actually, through the years. So, yeah. And, yeah. It's just, it's sort of recently, of course, Ollie Watkins and likes of that, even Neil Maupay, I had a lot of time for when he played for us, although he was a bit of a shit house, as we all know. He had done some good things as well, great things, scored a lot of goals for us. Watkins the same, Ben Rama. Even Tony, can say what you want about him, how much he was an arsehole at times. He still got a lot of goals. Yeah, Chris Kamara. Well, yeah, he was brilliant, actually, Chris Kamara. He was superb. Yeah, definitely. Our first black player, of course, Chris Kamara. Superb. Rated him immensely. He was incredible. What a player. A lot of people think he's a bit of a clown now. He was a bit of a clown. He turned into a bit of a buffoon, an idiot, what he was saying on when he was on Soccer Saturday or whatever. But not many people must have seen him play, because he was a great player. He's funny, though. He really is a funny guy as well. So, Right. Yeah. So anyway, I will be back tomorrow anyway with a probably a confirmation of the lineups and stuff. That's what I'm going to do. I think that'd be what the match starts at 7:45, so possibly either 7 o'clock or 7:15, something like that. I will do a briefing with the confirmations of the lineups, but I will just go to this as well. Just want to read through this, and there we go. Yeah, yeah, I love the guy. Yeah, sure you do, Warren, and so do I. He's brilliant, superb. It's heartbreaking what happened to him. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, definitely. But he's still around. That's the good thing, and you still see him on some things as well. My favourite thing with him, what he done recently, was something with Jeff Stedding again. I think it's the world's most dangerous roads or something. I watched that show, and those two in a car together on a road trip, going along these really dangerous roads. It was priceless, very funny. It really was, and they were absolute, class as a duo. Almost like a cannon and ball sort of thing or whatever. They're incredible. They're really, really funny together. And it's a shame that obviously things happen on there. It's like a Saturday, and Kamara had to leave because of his problems, speech problems, and all that, and whatever his issue. And of course, also Jeff Stedding left. Soccer Saturday, it wasn't the same without them, either of those two. But anyway, let's get back to this, and I'll read through this. No room for racism. Brentford demonstrates the importance of education in tackling discrimination. Brentford defender Michael Chiodi highlights the power of education in tackling discrimination, with local school visit ahead of the club's dedicated No Room for Racism fixture. Of course, that's him and Marcus Gale there. Those two. Our ex-player Marcus Gale on the left. Brentford has been delivering anti-discrimination workshops in primary schools to demonstrate the importance of education in tackling racism and promoting inclusivity. Classroom sessions facilitated by Brentford FC Community Sports Trust, delivered ahead of the Bees No Room for Racism NRFR dedicated fixture against Liverpool, have been helping children learn about the value of diversity, how to spot discriminatory behaviours, and why we should all champion what makes us unique. More than 60 schools in West London and the surrounding counties have had sessions delivered by the Trust, reinforcing the message that there is no room for racism at Brentford, in football or in wider society. Over the last month, resources used in Brentford's classroom sessions have been provided by the Premier League, who have launched Writing Stars, a poetry competition for primary school-aged children run as part of the league's No Room for Racism campaign activity. Children were asked to write poems inspired by this year's NRFR campaign theme. Greatness comes from everywhere. Hundreds of poems were submitted through the classroom sessions, and Brentford's judging panel of first-team player Michael Chiodi, club ambassador Marcus Gale, and Brentford women player Ashley Cheatley assembled to pick a winner. The judges agreed that the standard was exceptionally high, but a poem from Alex, aged 10, immediately stood out. Michael loved that Alex wrote in football, anyone could come, no matter where you're from, Michael said. In football, everyone comes from a different place and everyone is different. I loved Alex's poem. Marcus added, Alex's poem reminds me of Brentford and the spirit of the club. Greatness comes from everywhere. We got players from all different backgrounds and cultures, but we have in common the goal of bringing success to the club. To celebrate Michael's win, Michael and Marcus surprised his year group with a visit to his school. Michael awarded Alex a signed copy of his poem, a Brentford home shirt and tickets for Alex's whole family to watch Brentford versus Liverpool at GTEC Community Stadium. At the school, Michael described Alex's poem as sensational and said that his words reminded me of my own story. Alex was thrilled to win Brentford's competition, saying, when I saw my mum and dad in the hall, I knew I'd won. I really appreciate Brentford for picking me and for letting me meet Michael. Alex's poem will also be put forward for the national finals, where his entry will be judged alongside entries from all other Premier League clubs by a panel of experts, including ex-players, community leaders and celebrities. Engaging young people with the no room for racism in schools is essential to how Brentford promotes the importance of diversity and inclusion and reinforces the message with the younger generation that everyone is welcome at Brentford. Benjamin Abrahams from Brentford FC Community Sports Trust has led on Writing Stars poetry sessions this season, working with hundreds of children in the local area. Benjamin said football clubs and their players are incredibly influential in the lives of young people. Using the power of football in education is so important to how we equip children with the knowledge and skills to create welcoming and inclusive environments, whether that's at school, home or at the match. Inclusivity is at the heart of everything we do at Brentford. And that's the message that we want to share with schools everywhere so that young people grow up in a world that celebrates differences and is free from discrimination. Brentford will mark the No Room for Racism campaign at this Saturday's Premier League home fixture against Liverpool, which was great. They've done all this. Joining with clubs to reiterate the message that there is no room for racism or discrimination in football. Exactly. And there's Michael with young Alex there with his poem. Brilliant. Superb. Michael there again. And Marcus. I don't know that guy in the middle. But anyway, I see Michael and Marcus there. All them again with Alex. And there's that, what's her name? Cheatley. What was her name again? Sorry, I do know her really, but I just can't think of it. Ashley Cheatley, that's it. Right. Those two and all that. Brilliant, superb. And that's brilliant. Great to see. Yeah, I did see it, Jeff. Absolute classic line. Yeah, exactly. Fair play to Brentford. Brilliant. Yeah, he's brilliant. Superb. I'm just going to put this, just going to put the link in, guys. Briefly, if anyone does want to come on. I think you're the only one in here, Warren. If you do want to come on, mate, I'll only be going a little bit longer, but obviously, if you do want to come on, you're welcome to. Or anyone else, the link is there. I'll just go and just talk a little bit more about this, of course, this game. I'm not sure what to think, what will happen here. It is a tough one for the Bees. because, we come from a really easy one in the end. I didn't think it was going to be that easy against Liverpool. I expected a really tough game. I really thought we might lose it, to be honest. I know Liverpool are in a rut, hit a slump at the moment, but I just thought they would come back and really, really wallop us or something. But I thought we were amazing. We were awesome. We really were awesome. And, I'm glad we beat them, because they had a lot of luck this season as well, Liverpool, don't forget. So they don't make them a bad team. They're still an excellent team. Absolutely superb team. I think they'll still be up there. I really do. Whether they win it, I'm not sure that now this season, but a lot of people now are saying Arsenal to win it. I don't know if you can totally believe that, because there's one person there that could fuck it up for them, as we all know. Could still spoil it for them at the end of the day to win the Premier. But out of the rest of them, I'm not totally sure who will win it. If possibly City, but I'm still not sure about them. Liverpool, I think, will come back still. I really do. I can't, sorry, mate. Well, that's no problem, mate. I will be going very soon anyway, so don't worry about it. That's cool. I'm going to be bouncing. Anyway, guys, I will go now, I think. I will do the poll though. Let's do the results of that. I'll give my score. Although I may change that, whatever I say now, when I do that one tomorrow, the confirmations of the lineups, reaction and stuff, I may change it. But for the time being, I'm going to go. I think it's going to be a close one. I really do. I'm going to go 2-1 the Bees. Just to get through. The 2-1. I just feel Grimsby are going to give us more of a game here. More of a game than Liverpool did. A lot more. It's going to be a lot tougher. And our team will be changed. It'll be, changed up, the lineup. So, yeah. So I think 2-1 the Bees at the moment. I may change that tomorrow when I do the confirmation thing of the lineups. But let's look at the poll. Yeah, so yes, we got, as Keith Andrews proved, so-called experts wrong, or is it still too early to tell? Yes, 100%. No, nothing there, and nothing for too early. Yeah, so yeah, that's the poll. Well, I'm going to end that now, and yeah, there's just that one vote, and of course that was Warren. But anyway, I thought I'd try that out. I've never done a poll on there, so I thought I really wanted to do one. So, yeah, sure that was only you, Warren, but still, 100%. He has proved the experts wrong, so-called experts, so-called experts wrong there. So, brilliant. But anyway, thanks to everyone that has been watching. That's another comment. Not Arsenal, not with that fucking clown in charge, Poundland Tony Pulis. Yeah. I agree, really. They're going great at the moment. They've been amazing at the moment, but then again, they're still not playing fantastic football, I don't think. He's not expansive enough, that clown, let's be honest. He still goes a little bit defensively, a little bit negatively. And, you know, and don't forget, you had the great George Graham there, was at the game. I wonder what he thought of it. You know, fantastic manager like him. Watching that clown manage that team, yeah. Absolute knobhead. Bell end of a manager, yeah. So really, they could still be scuppered, Arsenal. They got a great squad now. They've got the squad to win it, but with that dumbhead in charge, well, no. Mr. Arrogance itself, Fraud Teta, in charge, no chance. So who else will win it? It's either going to be Liverpool. I don't think City have been fantastic, but I think they'll still be there or thereabouts. I don't know who else. Yeah, big up Horace. No, sorry, mate. I'm just going to go now. I'm going to go, mate. I've decided. So I was going to go on a little bit longer, but I'm going now, man. So I'll probably join your review one, whenever you're doing that. Is it tomorrow? You might do it, possibly. The review stream. Let me know. Sorry I tuned in too late, hoping you guys win in the Carabao Cup. Oh, it's tonight at 9 o'clock. Oh, right. I might be able to come on. I'll see. It's a little bit later, but I might do. You can send me the link, mate. Send me the link, bro, and I might just hop on. Yeah, man. Send me the link. I might hop on. And yeah, as I say, I'm going to go, unfortunately, but Mr. B going out on the piss at Hounslow. Well, yeah. Wouldn't say you get much of a nightlife at Hounslow, mate, but there you go. Understatement of the century, mate. A little bit defensive. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But anyway, guys, I'm going to bounce now. It's been a great stream. Thanks to everyone that's been in the live chat and obviously watching live or on playback. So thanks to you all. Please keep smashing the like, subbing if you're new. Still on 185. Get me to 200. That'd be amazing if you can. Follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182. Subscribe to Mr. B Hive Football Chat. And keep smashing those likes, guys, and subbing. Thanks for all your support, as usual. It's all great, all good. And until the next one, guys,